breeze and chilliness replaced warmth and comfort for the first autumn days. Night welcomes us sooner, cold air bites one's cheeks, animals start preparing for winter, and mushrooms of all kinds start to grow into all sorts of shapes and colors. So, how does a person acknowledges these changes and celebrates fall? There are multiple ways to do so, but I will show you my own rituals and activities that you can try out too. Just hurry up, because fall is slipping away quickly, maybe just as fast as the leaves fall and the trees become bare and exposed to coldness. I am keen on taking long autumnal walks, especially in the woods, because for me, each season is best experienced outdoors, within the nature. Forests at autumn have gorgeous brown-yellow colors and paths that rustle from the fallen leaves. In the forest, I love observing trees and finding out oaks, and I also collect acorns that are already on the ground. As shown in my previous video, elements from nature are best way to decorate your room and house. Preserve leaves, pick up acorns and pine cones, take photos, and there you go, nice and easy fall decor. Furthermore, spice up your walks with discovering new places. Who knows, they might surprise you with appealing lake views, natural water sources, and cozy cabins like this one walk did surprise me. I have to admit that living in a small village has the benefit of hiding most gorgeous sceneries you have ever seen. I feel so great during the walk, and I always get so inspired for drawing and taking photos of everything that I see. So if you enjoy pretty views and want to stretch out a little bit, as well as leave warm comfort of your bed to replace it with the adventures, it is a great choice to romanticize autumn. In the forest, when the temperature lowers down, one can also start looking for mushrooms, but this time of year they came out a little bit later due to the prolonged warm days. I wouldn't recommend picking them up if you don't know what type they are and whether they are edible or poisonous. I mostly find parasol mushrooms, which are edible and would be okay to pick up, but this season I was surprised to find blusher mushroom. It comes from the family of Amanita, same as fly agarics, but this one is not poisonous and is edible after cooking. However, I am not testing my fate, so I just took photos of it and left it there to keep growing. Animals just like deer, squirrels, and hedgehogs usually prance around the forest, and whenever I see them, I just get so happy like the littlest child. My advice to you is to look out for them in the woods, and sometimes there are places like this one where you can pet them, so it is a great way to enjoy spending time with animals. Deer especially bring huge joy to me, and they are most certainly my favorite animals. I wish I could see more foxes because they are second favorite to deer, but these majestic animals are night hunters and also very good at hiding, so for now I just draw them on my iPad imagining their lives and what they do. However, everyday, mundane animals can also be great for observing. I believe that any animal from frog to cow to deer is worthy and absolutely spectacular. For me, romanticizing something in its true form means to appreciate it and look forward to every moment, no matter how insignificant it might look to other people, because everything, especially nature, is valuable enough so you can be happy about it. Once I started to discover little everyday things that bring joy to me, my walks became more interesting and happier. It is like my artist spirit truly realized how it is supposed to be nurtured and how to observe beautifulness of life with just a shift of perspective. You can also romanticize fall from the inside of your home when moon rises up above the sky and creatures start lurking from the darkest corners of the forest. The coziest autumn nights include a nice beverage like hot chocolate or flavored tea, curling up under a warm blanket and watching a cozy, happy kind of movie that is fall related or reminds you of fall. I also enjoy lighting up my favorite candles while reading fall-inspired books, but for this season, since I started reading again after a while, I chose darker books that give out more Halloween vibe rather than the autumnal. I am currently reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern is next in line after I read Frankenstein. Autumn is inevitable without Halloween, so even though we don't celebrate it in my country, I decided to give it a shot and have myself a little Halloween day. For that, I bought a candy that looks like zombies' eyes, ghost marshmallows which I melted in a hot chocolate, and I carved a small pumpkin that ended up glowing on the garage window at night. Also, me and my boyfriend visited some cemeteries and took a little walk through them. Even though it sounds creepy, it was actually pretty cool and mystical for us. With everything being said, I hope you found inspiration on how to romanticize autumn and will pick up on some advice that I mentioned in the video. Before the Christmas season, I want to devote to fall just a little longer and soak into the colder, rainy days while the colors of nature are still yellow and brown. Have a nice cozy November and don't forget to challenge yourself into trying out something new and nature related. Bye guys!